big old window out on the street, this would be on display. It is, oh my gosh, what isn't it? I guess you could say, yeah, you've seen fitness trackers people wearing. This is so much more than that. It comes from Microsoft, a brand and name that we trust. It's a Microsoft Band 2. It is not only your health and fitness tracker. Boy, what this baby can't do. It monitors your sleep, it tracks your steps, it counts your calories burned, the distance you walk, but also is like your personal assistant because it'll alert you when you have a text, it'll read the text for you, it'll let you know when you have an email, it will let you know when you have to put on more sunscreen when you're out in the sun. Yeah, I kid you not. And
it's
we
a
have
robot.
It brand new this month. This is my buddy Brett Hamilton.
Hey there.
Brings us innovative, and I must say this is innovative.
This is pretty sweet.
Electronics. I saw you wearing this out at the Consumer Electronics Show.
Took it for a test drive.
And I got to tell you, the first thing I was wowed about is I right away knew, okay, it's probably a fitness tractor.
Yeah.
But I loved the beautiful design.
Yeah.
I loved right away it could tell me time. Not all fitness trackers do that. But then you walked me through that 200
thousand things that it does.
1,000 things that this baby can do, Brett.
Here's the thing. A year ago, speaking of CES, I tried on one of the fitness bands. And since we did a lot of walking out there, I was really impressed with the fact that at the end of the day, I could count my steps. But you know what? The novelty wears off. A week or two later, you're like, great, now I know how many steps I took. What else am I going to do with this device that I'm wearing on my hand? This is the other extreme. Not only is it for fitness, but it will actually allow you to customize a workout for you. And by that, I mean, one day you want to walk, then one day you want to do, look at that. We just got a text right there. Go Hawks. So a text from my phone in my pocket pops up on here. Not just a text. I can go all the way over here and look at email. I can know when I'm getting a phone call. So you know what? You're not tethered to this anymore. How many of us are afraid to put our phone down for 2 seconds in your bag, on the table? You sit at dinner and everybody's looking. That's not the way it's supposed to be.
Dad, you're on the phone again.
You got to disconnect.
Do it to me all the time.
Or the kids are doing it because kids can use this as well. So the whole idea is to be able to take all this technology that we use every single day, put it in here, and stay fit, get in better shape, feel better about yourself, track your sleep. And a lot of people hear that and they go, why do I want to track my sleep? You know what? If you're sleeping better, if you're sleeping sound, if you have an idea of what your sleep patterns are like, you're going to feel better the next day. But there's something in here called a smart alarm that we'll get to in a second, which is absolutely amazing.
Okay, lots of features to get through, but I just want to let you know we debuted this a week ago, Saturday. And what we did with our partnership with Microsoft is they said, you know, we're going to give some to you, QVC, and we're going to give it to you $20 less than what we sell it for on Microsoft.com. But we were only going to do it for a couple of days.
Right.
Well, this was so popular, flew out the door, that Microsoft said, you know what, we'll let you extend this sale price. So if you saw it last Saturday and you're thinking, I thought that sale price was going to go away. Nope, Microsoft said, keep running for it. At least until January 23rd. So $20 less than what you'd spend on Microsoft.com. 5 easy payments of $45.98. Now, what you're going to have to do here is you're going to have to decide which size you need, and we do have 3 sizes. We have small, we have medium, and we have large. Can you help me a little bit about what size would be right for me?
Okay, super important, because even though they're adjustable, just like buying a piece of jewelry, you want to know that you've got the right size. So take a peek at this little chart right here. And by the way, on QVC.com, underneath the Microsoft Band 2, there is a sizing chart. You actually have the ability to print out a little piece of paper that you could wrap around your wrist, or you could simply take a measuring tape. So if you're between 5'6" and 6'6", we're talking about inches, you're going with a small. 6'4" to 7'4", a medium, then 7'1" to 8'1" would be a large. Now, if you're not sure and you're somewhere in between, you want to size up. Don't size down. But it is an adjustable band, so the band will allow you to kind of take it up a few clicks and ratchet down a few clicks so it fits nice and snug. The amazing part about what this device does is not only what you see, but what you don't see. Check this out. Magic green lights. What are they doing? Well, they do a number of different things. There's all kinds of sensors. Right there, it realized it went from green to red because it's no longer touching my skin. It's no longer monitoring my heart rate. Think about that for a second. You're doing a workout and you're wondering, am I getting enough out of this? Am I raising my heart rate? Where am I resting at when I'm sleeping? That's what this is for. This is also a UV meter. So come summertime,
blows my
It's
mind.
incredible. You can take this and point it at the sun. It'll say it's time to add more sunscreen because the sun is blaring a little bit more today than it was yesterday.
And
Take it.
what that is just a black silicone band, right?
Yeah, it's a silicone band that's
Nice,
adjustable.
soft fit, yep.
And you can, like I said, you can ratchet it up, you can ratchet it down. But I want to show you this too. So now you've only got 2 buttons to deal with. You turn it on, you put it right side up so you can see it. And then when you tap on it, it's going to give you all these different stats. It's going to tell you how many steps you took. We've seen that before. But it's smart enough to know, were those steps walking down a path, or were we going up a flight of steps?
So it's like having a barometer. There is a barometer in there.
Yeah,
then.
well, it's got a GPS in it as well. So it's doing calories. It's doing all this cool stuff. It's keeping track of. But then I'm going to pop it back on my wrist because I want to show you, actually looking out at the app out there, the app allows you to kind of interact with your band, okay? So on any given day, you want to try something different for a workout. Look at this. This is the home page for my app. So I wake up one morning and I decide I want to do something different. I don't want to do the exact same workout that I did yesterday. Maybe I want to go to people that know something about this. So certainly Microsoft and certainly Gold's Gym and Shape and Men's Fitness. But then you say, all right, well, I don't want to go on there. How about I just decide by type what kind of workout I want to do? And today we're going to do some sort of strength training. So I go into strength training and I can customize a workout. Here's where the magic happens. This you're not going to find with the other bands. Let's say we want to start with this workout today. You tap that workout, it gives you an overview, and then you sync it to your band. So then once it's in the band, when it comes time to do the actual workout, it's like having a trainer, a personal trainer, locked inside this magic band. So we go here and we dive inside and we decide that we're going to look at that workout, and today we're going to do a 45-minute walk. What does that do? Well, when you double press it, not only does it give you a timer, but if you're doing jogging, for example, or running, it says, well, let's do a warm-up for 2 minutes. 2 minutes later, it vibrates and it says, now it's time to really turn on the steam. And it turns on the steam and you start running. And 20 minutes into it, it says, all right, let's do a little cool down. In fact, I did a workout today. It was on a bike. And when I was done, it actually told me to stretch when I was finished. And it walks you through like 6 segments of stretching this and stretching that and making sure that not only did it warm you up properly, not only did it take you through the workout that you were looking for, something different than yesterday, but then the cool down was part of that process as well, and it's all happening right here.
And ladies, let me just throw one more thing at you, and I only say ladies because I'm thinking Valentine's Day is coming up. What are you going to get your hubby or your boyfriend as a gift? If he is a golfer,
holy smokes.
This band has preloaded in it how many golf courses?
There are tens of thousands of golf courses. In fact, let me pop back out to the app because this is going to blow your mind.
This is huge.
If you've got somebody in your family, husband, wife, somebody that golfs, check this out. It's smart enough because of the GPS that's built inside to actually help you on any golf course. There are golf courses inside here.
Find a course right
there.
there.
Find a course. So you tap on the course. The GPS locates the courses that you're closest to. So once you pick the course, this one's right around the corner, there's Westchester and stuff like that, you pick the course that you want. It'll give you an idea of what's there. Now you're standing at the course, you click sync this course to my band. It'll say, which one are you going to start on? All right, I'm going to start on these tees. Then it's going to send that course back over here to the band, over to the band. And you're like, well, that's great, I already know where I am. No, that's not what's cool about it. What's cool about it is that once the golf course is inside, you double press it, it will start. Now we're not there, so it's not going to find where exactly where we are. But if you were at this particular golf course, you say I'm starting on the first tee. It knows the difference between a practice swing and actually making contact with the ball. That's because of everything that's built inside here, all of those sensors. It feels the difference between swinging through and actually smacking the ball.
And what it does then, number one, it tracks how many swings you've taken, so no longer do you have to keep the tally in your head. So if all your friends are wearing one, no one can cheat.
No one can cheat. It'll even make up for a mulligan if you decide, oh, I'm going to take one away or give one.
And also, it can let you know how far you are from the pin, meaning the hole.
Exactly.
So you know what club you need. Do you need an iron? Do you need a wood? Do you need a chipper? A putt?
The putter thing.
The chipper. It's not
iron.
the chipper. I golf and I can't think of the name.
Chin a hole.
But there's so much, again, what this can do. Let you know, again, pick your size, small, medium, or large. And if you buy jewelry here at QVC, you're going to buy this band just like you do in the size of your bracelet. Runs the same way. Not only you're getting the band for less than what Microsoft.com sells it at. But you're also going to get, of course, your USB charging cable. You're going to get an extra charger coming along with it, and this PC Treasures fitness app package, which really opens up the world of fitness for us.
Yeah, as if you needed any more apps, we're giving you 3 additional apps, and 2 of them are music, because now you have the ability to be able to play music and control your music through whatever device you're listening to. So let's say in the summertime, you've got this hooked up to a Bluetooth speaker, and you're playing a song.
Like maybe the Bose that we're going to have coming up later.
So you're playing a song, and then you decide, wait a second, I'm all the way across the room here. I need to pause that. I need to fast forward that. You can do that, whoops, sorry, right over here. It connects to there, and you can control what song is playing. You can control the pause, the rewind, the fast forward, all of that stuff directly from your band, and not have to worry about playing it off of the phone or the iPad or whatever it would be. And for those of you wondering, Android, Windows, and also Apple, no matter what type of phone you have, it works. It will sync to tablets. It will also sync that information directly to your phone. And then they give you something else really cool. This is they call it the dashboard. As if all the information that they're giving us inside here isn't thorough enough. If you really want to go and do that deep dig or whatever, you can go inside and look at all of your best and your activities and all of the different stuff that you might be doing in the band at the end of the day. But you can also check it. And by the way, I'm showing you on a tablet because it's just easier on TV than looking at a small phone. But I want to show you something really neat. You can look at your history at any given time, and it's going to show you everything that you've done with the band, including your sleep. Now, a lot of people go, well, I don't really care. If I'm sleeping, then I'm not doing something, right? Well, for those of you that are light sleepers, for those of you wondering, why is it that I feel awful every single morning when I wake up? Well, it tells you exactly what your cycles were like while you were sleeping and give you an idea of whether or not you're sleeping properly. And if for some reason you're not, then it's time to address that. It's time to figure out why it took me longer than 4 minutes, why my efficiency was down in the 80s, and why I was only sleeping part of the time. But something that goes hand in hand with the sleep function is something called a smart alarm. And this is absolutely amazing, and it really kind of digs deep into just how, how wide the range is of what this is doing. The smart alarm allows you to set an alarm like anything else for the band. So if you don't want to wake up to the alarm clock or whatever, let's say you get up at 7 o'clock every morning. Well, you set your alarm for 7 and then you activate the smart alarm. You activate the smart alarm and at 6:30, it's 30 minutes before you wake up, it starts to monitor your sleep cycle. So if you're in a dead sleep at 6:30, it's not going to wake you up. But come 6:40, maybe you're coming out of REM sleep and you're starting to get closer to being a little more restless. Instead of letting you go back into a deep sleep and waking you up at 7 o'clock where you're all groggy, at 20 of, it says, she's just about awake, and it goes boop and wakes you up. Now you're like, well, I missed 20 minutes of sleep. You know what? It's much better to wake up when you're in that lighter portion, that lighter cycle of sleep, than it is when you're in a dead sleep. So then, again, not only is it monitoring what it's like when you're sleeping, but it's actually smart enough to know when to wake you up.
You know, we've sold and do sell other fitness trackers. Again, what floors me is, again, all the things it can do. It's a personal trainer, it's a personal assistant, but also the beautiful design.
Yep.
It looks like a nice piece of jewelry. It has a very sleek face. It's very comfortable on the wrist. It is splash resistant, so don't worry about if you're doing dishes or you get a little water on it. That's okay. And again, customizable. If you're between sizes, go up a size. And everything that you're getting here, this was hugely popular when we debuted it a week ago, and we got limited in the size large. Microsoft said, and we were there debuting it at this nice sale price. We were only going to do it to the 16th of January, but because you loved it so much, Microsoft said, go ahead, we'll give you some more. You'll get it at the sale price, but the price goes away January 23rd. So if you've been looking for a fitness tracker, if you made that commitment, that New Year's resolution to be more active, get more steps, or you really just want to simplify and break away from the phone a little bit, but be able to know and do almost everything you can with your phone in this band, we have it for you, because it's going to let you know when you're getting a phone call. It's going to give you your text. It's going to pretty much read it out there for you, your email notifications on there, and then much, much more. I think the sleep tracking, you may be up right now because you're having a hard time sleeping. Maybe this is something you've been trying to work out with your doctor. Now you'd be able to take this information that your band gets, you have that breakdown there that
Yep.
you can pull up on your computer or on your tablet and show your doctor this is what's going on. And maybe that may lead to a better diagnosis to help you get the sleep that you want.
Yeah, a lot of people wake up in the morning and they can't figure out why they felt like they didn't go to sleep. Well, maybe you didn't go to sleep. You were laying in bed, but you never got into that deep sleep. I want to show you something else really fascinating in that, again,